Chubstep.
Jrad. Pecans.
Creating the oil of judgment.
Steed.
Chubstep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the king of the jungle.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
That's my daughters. You take that off.
Yeah, I have so much fun on this boat. I took it out last week with a couple of guys and a couple of girls. Everyone was wasted, hooking up left and right, okay?
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
And the show started.
Welcome back. We're back. Third time in a row. Third week in a row.
It's like 300th week in a row.
300th week in a row. We never stop.
Yeah.
We're going to give it to you, whether you want it or not.
Yeah. This is episode, 417, I think, Steve. So it actually could be even longer than that.
I think we should restart.
Maybe like 300. What number do you restart at?
Well, no, we restart to 1.
But when? Like after what? Just now?
Yeah. Well, because then people will look at it and be like, "Oh, a new podcast."
Yeah, I guess is it better to have a new one or like
400?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, nobody wants to go through the back catalog of 400.
Valid, but also if they like the show, then they might be like, "Oh, there's good content in the past."
As we get, more sponsors and everything, we're going to want to bury some of the things we've said in the past. Mainly
I already want to bury like half the things I've said in the past.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We could archive those, move away from those, and start like a good Christian podcast, maybe.
Perfect.
Oh, sorry. Your thing froze.
Yeah,
you froze when I brought up God. So
my internet froze. It knew it was too much. All right, here we go. Chubstep's back. So anyway, lots been going on. 4th of July happened.
Yes,
all that kind of stuff. How was yours?
Good. I went on the jet skis with your brother.
Nice. Yep.
He threw a little jet ski party, and I thought, you know what? I'm going. And I got wasted out there.
Yeah. Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, normal ski day, Did some whips, did some ollies, did some flips, did some spins. Nothing I think abnormal for the river. Got some clams.
Is it true that you borrowed one of my jumpsuits after the fact and was not wearing underwear with it?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Jared, look, I had to change out of my wet swimsuit.
Yeah.
Because I got to your parents' house afterwards and they had a hot tub. I went in the hot tub. Nobody else joined me.
Yeah.
I think Steve might have put his legs in.
Okay. Okay.
So then I needed clothes because all my clothes were soaking wet.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, my friend Jared has a room upstairs. I wonder if he has any clothes in there still. Okay. And you did. And I was like, oh, I'll just take some of his clothes. He's a little taller than me though. What should I take? And then I found this beautiful tracksuit Puma top. And I was like, I got to put that on. And then I was like, I need pants. And I was like, oh my God, the matching pants.
There's the matching pants. I got those in 8th grade. Turns out tracksuits never go out of style.
In 8th grade, you were taller than me.
I think I did get a little baggier than normal. Malibu's Most Wanted had just come out, and I was trying to fit a certain theme.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
So, you know what? Actually, I watched it recently. It does not hold up well. Maybe not shockingly, but
yeah,
that's good, Steve. That's good. All right. I was I went up to northern Minnesota, up to some lakes up there, and on the way, I saw a few things. One was a boat that somebody's trailering. Obviously, a lot of people have boats up there, 10,000 lakes or whatever they say, right? Mm-hmm. And the guy on the back of the boat, and I wish I got gotten a picture of it, but it happened kind of fast. But the name of the boat was Faster Daddy Faster.
Oh, God. I mean,
I like, you know what?
maybe his daughter said that the first time they were on the boat, and now he's a pervert anywhere he
That's the
goes.
thing. So like my problem is like if this guy's just driving solo, that's whatever. But like if he is like a dad and he's driving like, hey, take a daughter and her friends out, like that, then it becomes weird.
They're gonna grow up.
Yeah.
They're gonna grow up and eventually see a picture and be like, "What's that boat called?
Yeah.
What was Mr. Jenkins
Or
taking
like
us
some other
out on?"
parent. Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
Great.
parent in middle school. Some parent in middle school is gonna let their daughter like go out and then they're gonna post pictures of the day. They'd be like, what the hell are you doing? Mr. Johnson. Yeah. Good.
Well,
Anyway, yeah. So I saw that one. And then like a couple days before I went, I saw this guy trying to pull his boat into the river near where you were jet skiing, Steve. And I think I might have told this story off air.
mhm.
But basically it's a tiny little, they have one launch for the river that we are at, and it's kind of skinny. And the deepest it is in the river that we're at is like 8 feet. And that's on a good day if there's a lot of rain.
Yeah.
So most of it's probably around the 4 feet range. Sometimes it gets down to like 2 feet, just depending where you're at. So this guy, so we're like pulling our boats out. And this guy has, I would say, probably a 22, 23 foot sailboat without a skag. So it doesn't have the big thing going down underneath. And it doesn't have a sail on it.
No
But he
sail.
has no sail and no skag underneath. And but he does have like the traditional thing where you turn it with the back, like, you know, the little like
The rudder.
yeah, but like the manual, you know, anyway, you could see the big rudder in the back, and then you could see, I think he might have had a trolling motor, I'm not sure what he had. But he is pulling this boat with a front wheel drive minivan. So for those that don't know, this thing is heavy. So to say this is a big boat, way bigger than what should be in that river. And the reason you want a rear wheel drive car to pull the boat out, or at least 4-wheel drive, is that all that weight is going to be you're pulling a boat out of the water. When he pulls it back out is going to be the issue. So when he pulls it back out, all the weight's going to be in the back because that's where he's towing it from. So it's going to be lifting up the front of the car, and he's going to be trying to accelerate with the front wheels, and it's just going to lift off. He's not going to be able to pull this huge boat. I don't even know how he got in.
It's not going anywhere.
He's not going to go anywhere.
I'm surprised he made it to the ramp.
Well, we don't know. Yeah, exactly. To the even area. So the guy was pretty drunk. It was pretty obvious. He was wearing like a weightlifter belt, like a hernia belt.
Jesus.
He was probably, mid lower 60s. And so was asking this advice about lowering it in there. And we're talking, I'm like, I don't know. You just like, I'm not a pro, like, don't ask me. It's a boat launch, just put your boat in, like,
bag it up.
Yeah. So then he was talking to my dad, and so my dad's like, oh, you just go watch out. This first area is a no wake zone. And he said, I don't know what's a no wake zone. And no wake zone, for those that don't know, just means you basically don't accelerate the boat. They don't want to wake.
You got to idle
from your boat. Yeah. And anybody that has a boat should know what a no wake.
You should. You should have to take some boater class.
Yes, it's very concerning that somebody could own a boat and not know what a no wake zone is. It's like driving a car and not knowing what a stoplight is.
Yep.
Which also you should not be able to do, right? So this guy, so we didn't stay to see what would have happened, because I'm sure it would have ended up on one of those videos of like, boat ramp disaster type videos that was making fun of people doing that. For sure. But we just wanted to get out of there. But just absolute nightmare of a guy. You could just see, these are the kind of people that end up on those videos, if you're ever wondering.
I doubt he even tried to put it in.
You think he just backed out at some point?
I think he backed out, or else it would have been like a thing. It would have been on the news.
Yeah.
Man, because that thing would have been blocking the ramp for like,
I
don't know how long.
No,
or something would have been damaged.
Yeah. And then one other update, we talked about Cuddlist a while ago. So that was the professional
yep.
cuddling For those that don't remember, yeah, it's a professional
Mhm.
cuddling service that is offered. People can come and cuddle us. So I talked to Chubstep lawyer Face about the code of conduct.
Oh,
So,
damn it. I went to the wrong cuddle site again.
oh no. So
I
this code
keep
of conduct
doing that.
thing, and their big thing is rule number 6 is this is strictly a platonic service. Client and practitioner both agree not to pursue or encourage sexual arousal. So what Ace's defense was, what Chubstep lawyer Face,
It is Shamrock, riding dirty.
he said that what is sexual arousal for some people is not sexual arousal for another person. So it's very hard to define what is sexual arousal.
You'd have
Now,
to
it's
prove
kind
a
of-
pattern, though.
That's true. Like, so it has a couple things here, right? No exchange of saliva, bodily fluid. That says no hand to genital or breast contact, no genital stimulation of any kind, and then you have to be at least wearing like clothes that are fine for public attire, at least a tank top.
I think they
half-thigh
were
shorts.
like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was it was loose, like it was
it's
like a
not super-
tank top
exactly.
and booty shorts or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That's enough to
So-
get me going.
That's what. Well, exactly. So Ace was like, some people could get off at the sound of the coffee machine going, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, there's no limit to what somebody could be aroused by. So having these sort of things doesn't mean that they're not going to get encourage sexual arousal, and that a normal thing that might encourage sexual arousal for some person might not encourage that for them at all. So he thinks if you really want to get workarounds here, if you really wanted to do this cuddling thing and have you just
Yeah, I'm think I'm gonna get into it. I mean, looking at the quality of dudes on here.
Yeah,
I think I'd be one of the younger guys.
I agree.
I'd be one of the manliest men. I'm not
I would
out
agree.
here. These guys are soft. They're soft bodies, soft faces, soft features.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna, maybe I'll pop my shirt off just as like a power move in the beginning. Like I won't cuddle with it off because that's against the rules, but I'll pop it off and just flex like really hard for 45 minutes.
There is probably something to looking intimidating, being a cuddle person, right?
Yeah.
Showing
Well,
up and
because
just like all these people look like super happy, smiley. Hey, come cuddle with me. You got to be like I'm the tough guy of cuddling.
yeah, like you're scared of something. You're scared of the monsters under the bed. Not with me, you're not.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like they might live in a bad, what they perceive as a bad neighborhood, or they might be, worried about being alone at night. They're going to want somebody there that's going to beat the shit out of somebody, or at least seem like they might beat the shit. I'm not sure what your fighting abilities do. I'm not sure how many fights you've been in, but you need to look like you could at least handle your own in a fight.
I could definitely, I'm spry enough to leap from a bed quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm at least the first one into combat, giving my cuddle partner enough time to like escape.
Exactly.
I could stall him.
Yeah. Like, no offense, but like, Don is not fighting anybody. Bree's not following anybody.
All these
James,
squishy nerds.
James, I feel like you could take a lot of these guys, dude.
Yeah, there's one guy.
Disco.
Scroll down a little more. Where is he? He's got a mustache.
Oh, I saw the mustache guy. Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah, this guy was pretty handsome. He's only charging $70 an hour though. And he's in California. So
I know the one you're talking about. I don't know what happened to him, but anyway, Steed, if people think Steed should do this, send him what you think his rate should be.
Yeah, what you'd pay just for a quick cuddle
Prince
sesh.
Rock.
Prince Rock. Holy what?
I don't know what that is.
So oh my gosh!
For those that can't see this, I'm not sure what I was looking at. It almost looks like Travis Kelce lookalike, but less jacked. But I don't know. I don't know what this guy.
Man, so I think technically the workaround to all this, how I begin prostituting myself out, is I start the cuddle session, then I legally end the cuddle session. I say you're no longer paying me for cuddling. I timestamp it, walk out the door, knock on the door, and I go, look, $200.
Okay. So just so you know, that is still illegal.
Because of the implication.
It's illegal?
Yes.
I don't know.
You're right. I'll check with Chubstep lawyer face.
What if they just tip me, I could work around it. We'll get with face, and we're gonna find a workaround to prostitution.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, we'll work on
Because
that.
if you also do like yard work or something, and they pay you for the yard work, and then you bang them, I don't know.
It's unclear.
It is unclear. I'd like to look it up.
Yeah.
Jay, while we're
Yeah.
talking about laws here,
Sure.
this is a good segue. Pro segue.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. I got some new laws that went into effect January 1st
Oh, okay.
from a couple different states.
Okay, but these again we're 7 months past that, but it's not the
No.
most topical thing.
No. It went into, what did I say? January? No.
July 1st.
It's January. Remember, it's 11 days past that.
Okay, so you said January, but you meant July.
Yeah. What did I say?
January.
I don't think I did. July. We'll play the tape back.
Okay.
Somebody
Okay.
listening to this, hit the back 10
No,
seconds.
I'll just
button.
put it in. I'll put it back in.
Nope. Hit the back 10-second button 4 times,
Okay.
and then you'll hear it, and then you can re-listen to that whole part again. I got some new laws that went into effect January 1st. January 1st. So I'll start with some Illinois laws.
Okay.
Illinois introduced a law this year, just now, 11 days ago, that says if you're carjacked, your car gets stolen, you're no longer on the hook for tickets your car gets while your car is stolen.
Well, that's good. So if somebody else is driving your car and it gets stolen, you're
Yep.
not up for it.
Yep, you don't have to
makes
pay
sense.
parking tickets, red light cameras, speed cameras, any of that. Not your problem anymore. So big loophole here too. If you're you get a bunch of red light camera tickets,
Yeah.
immediately report your car is stolen. And then find it. Just like little damage, put some poop in there. Say, yeah, somebody pooped in my car, stole it, pooped in my car, and then left it in a park. You're out of the tickets. You're welcome.
There you go. But you have to report it stolen, and you don't want a false police report, though.
Well, you leave it in a park for a day.
Oh, okay. So you want
there's.
them to steal
I don't know. Make it look stolen.
it. Okay.
Inside job. You'll figure it out. Okay, let's see. Boop, boop, boop. That was the only interesting one in Illinois. In Mississippi, they declared a new state fruit,
Okay.
the blueberry.
Okay. What was it before?
I don't know. But some 4th graders lobbied for it to become the blueberry.
Oh, good. I was wondering, was there a lot of pushback?
Yeah, they're getting pissed. Oh, they all wore blue when they went to meet the governor.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's pretty cute. Let's see. Kansas got the Sandhill plum. I don't think that there was a state fruit, but it is now. It's not
Okay.
mentioning it ousted another one.
Okay. 'Cause
Seems
that
like-
was that was what I was wondering if it was apples was big apple on where there people
I would have been pissed.
refuting this and fuck
Mhm.
that, not blueberries suck, that kind of stuff.
Nobody even eats them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they named opal the state rock.
Yes.
Or gem, state gem. Whatever. Good
So I
for
read some real quick
Mississippi.
stuff. I've seen some stuff on this, dude. During a brief debate, Democratic Representative Chris Bell of Jackson asked Ford whether any other types of fruit were considered for official recognition. He said, "No, I do not like blueberries, though."
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was passed in the House 110-1.
110-1. That one guy voted
So the one
against
guy, it was Bell. Yeah, this guy
Oh,
named.
my
Let's see who it was. Yeah, anyway, some representative named Bell, last name Bell,
That is
was
awesome.
the one that said no because he doesn't like blueberries.
That is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
That was the first Mississippi state food. They didn't have any other state foods. Alabama, state nut, pecan. State fruits, they have the blackberry, a much tastier berry, if you ask me.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Mississippi, though, they also increased crimes for stealing pecans.
Okay. Specifically pecans?
Specifically pecans.
Okay, that's good.
The old law, it was a misdemeanor. You're fined less than $100, or you're in jail for at least 30 days, or both, depending on. That was the law for stealing pecans.
Just okay. Yeah.
And that was the old law. Now it's up to a $10,000 fine and 5 years in jail.
For how many pecans?
They're lumping it under like grand larceny or something. Before it was like a specific pecan crime, but now like so many pecans have been getting stolen. I guess like people drive pickups and just like fill the truck bed up with pecans.
Well, so I'm wondering how they do this. Yeah, go into like a pecan farm and.
Yeah, they go to a pecan farm. Farmers are sleeping, and they just like shake the trees or something, get all the pecans, and then they get out of there.
Oh my god!
And it said like a handful of pecans is worth like $5. It's an expensive nut. It's a delicious nut.
Yeah, I don't have it that often. It is a good nut though. Pecan pie, pecan.
Yeah, it's probably my number 2 nut, right after pistachios. We've done a nut segment before.
Yeah, we've done a nut segment. It is up there for me. Definitely top 5 for me easily.
Yeah,
I kind of forget about it honestly because it's kind of a good salty, kind of sweet. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
so I guess I'm usually used to the candy coated ones, but
true. I can eat it. Yeah.
So yeah, it must be something that is a big part of the economy there that they feel like they need to protect it because it's becoming such an issue.
Yeah, I guess it is. And there's like an article. It's time, and this has been in the works for at least 2 years. Okay. Like people were talking about it. It's time to stop pecan theft in Mississippi. That's the name of a very long article I read. So it goes deep. Okay, in Louisiana, this is a fun one.
Yeah.
As of January 1st. Oh wait, this one was January, or maybe this is coming in next year. And they're getting sued over this.
Okay.
If you want to visit a website in Louisiana with at least 33.3% of its content being pornographic, House Bill 142 requires the websites to verify the user's age through government-issued identification or any commercially reasonable method that relies on public or private transactional data. So I'm assuming like a credit card or something.
Give us the simple version here, Steve.
You got to show ID to look at porn in Louisiana with over 33.3% of its content being pornographic.
So you know what that's going to mean is that
you got to flood your websites with non-pornographic.
Yeah, they're just going to put a bunch of normal videos, or even like I was thinking the porn videos themselves are just going to have like a huge intro where it's just like,
it's 33%.
Yeah, so only 32% of the thing is porn.
Of the video is
porn.
Like,
the rest is just like information. It's just background.
Yeah.
It's just an actual storyline.
It's a really big buildup. Yeah.
It's a really big, no kid. Yeah. Huge buildup.
That's a weird law.
Yeah. Do they count credits in the thing? Because I'll tell you, there's some weird rules with like independent films or just regular films in general. Right. Sometimes you'll see these credits scroll a super long time. Sometimes you see credits and they'll be fast. Sometimes credits in movie just roll forever. And that's because sometimes like you might send it to a distributor and the distributor might say this needs to be at least 90 minutes. And they got it to
my God.
They got it to like 85 minutes. And then they just stretch out the credits for 5 minutes to get it to that normal amount of time that they need.
Hey, it's a good move. Okay. Fun law in Idaho. This is this is Wyoming. You are now allowed to pursue mountain lions by dogs only for training purposes. You just can't kill the mountain lion.
Okay. So you can follow it, but you can't kill it?
So it's legal now to train your dogs by pursuing mountain lions.
Okay.
As long as you don't kill the mountain lion.
Interesting. Very specific.
It's very specific.
That's what I was wondering. How many of these scenarios are coming up to the point where they have to get to state government action?
Yeah, there's like 4 pissed off guys just constantly at the courthouse, like, damn it, this is bullshit. I want to chase the mountain lions with my dogs. And then some lawyer's like, whoa, you can't kill him, Rick. You just can't kill him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna kill him. I just want to chase him for training.
For training purposes. Yeah, like, can you at least give us the training? We at least want to train, right? We don't need to kill him. Fine, PETA doesn't want us to kill him. At least let us train our dogs by chasing them.
Just in case.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Keep working on the killing of them law.
You know what it is? There's just so many like southern states, and I'm assuming it's small states like Idaho and stuff like that too, but just the funniest laws that just come up. There's some really old crazy ones on the books too that nobody wants to get rid of because they're just sold, they're not enforced, but like these are ridiculous that you're coming up with so far.
Yeah. These are all like at least within the last 7 months. Okay, last one. California. First state to restrict the use of rap lyrics in criminal investigations.
What does that mean?
Remember the Murder on My Mind guy?
Murder on My Mind. I don't know if
he was a rapper.
That, sorry.
He was a rapper. He wrote a song called Murder on My Mind.
Okay.
And then he killed his friend.
Oh, YNW Melly?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I got murder on my mind.
That's I know the song. Goes. Yeah, I know the song. Yeah.
I got murder on my mind. Yeah. And then he got nailed because he wrote a song, basically.
Okay, I see. So somebody can't get busted for something they said in the song.
Yeah, you can't do it. Can't do it anymore. It's art. It's a creative expression.
Okay.
If I got sent to jail for making a clone and then banging it.
Yes.
A clone of myself and then banging it.
Yeah.
They can't go back into Chubstep. Episode 212, maybe.
Yeah, when we were talking about clones.
Yeah, and then find out I've been playing this for years.
Exactly. If we want to know exactly what one Steed is referring to, episode 173
through 190, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it was the next couple episodes as well. But anyway, that was actually featuring Smacko. So there you go. Nice.
Yeah. And that's it.
All right. Well, there you go. Good. So say whatever you want in the rap game. Don't steal pecans. Go ahead and let your car get stolen if you don't want to get tickets.
And if you're looking at porn, make sure it's only 33.3% porn.
Yeah. Also define porn, right?
Yeah, just like the cuddle thing. That cuddle website's porn.
Exactly. I like it, Steve. All right. I wanted to talk about a cool guy thing, or is this a cool guy thing? This is Embrace Debate.
Ooh.
Here. I was watching the movie Drive, 2011.
Oh, great movie.
Have you seen that? So let me say something right now. I've only heard good things about this movie. I watched this movie a couple days ago. I think it's severely
I've heard
overrated.
Bad things about it.
I think severely overrated.
Overrated?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you're one of the people. Most people that I talked to about it, or it did in the past, did not like it because there's not enough dialogue.
It had nothing to do with the dialogue. I thought the ending was bad. I thought the music throughout it was really bad.
You don't like heavy synth music? What's wrong with you?
It did not fit the theme. It did not fit anything at all.
You don't get art.
I thought there was weird connections that really didn't make any sense. Like there was no reason they need to be there. I thought the way they wrapped up some of the characters was poorly done. Some of the motivations for some of the characters didn't really make any sense. I would like to hear people's other thoughts as to why they love this movie. But it made me think about something, Steve.
What's that?
In that movie, Ryan Gosling, only the beginning, I don't think he really even does it at the end. He has a toothpick in his mouth. I'm going to share my screen here on YouTube.
I'm listening to the title track for it right now.
Oh, good.
It's just all synth.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's got a toothpick. He's a toothpick guy.
What is with okay? Is toothpick a cool guy thing?
Oh man, it's tough to pull off a toothpick. You
That's
got to
what I'm
be in
wondering.
shape. You got to
Like,
be in shape.
So I'm gonna. So this is a blurry picture. I wish I had a better picture of him without the. He's got the toothpick here, right?
Yeah.
Toothpick. He just has the toothpick in his mouth at all points. Now, toothpicks in general, I think are kind of. How often has anybody ever actually used? Like, very rarely do I find a toothpick useful.
Yeah, it's tough. I think, if you're an in shape guy,
yeah,
it's okay. If you're an out of shape guy, people are just gonna think you got so much food in your mouth because you're always eating.
Yes, you're right.
So you gotta
If
constantly.
you're a fat guy with a toothpick, people are gonna be like, you gotta stop eating. That's why you need that toothpick all the
Yeah,
time.
get that toothpick out of your mouth.
Yeah.
So this character Ryan Gosling, maybe he was a past smoker, Jay. And he's used to something in his mouth, so he just chews on the toothpick to kind of get that
kind of
fixation.
like
Han Solo.
Furious. Does he have a toothpick?
Oh yeah, he's like eating chips or something.
I know he's always eating
eats
stuff,
chips.
but does he ever have a toothpick? I'm wondering. No.
Looks like he doesn't.
No, I was kind of thinking he seemed like one of those characters that would have a toothpick.
He should have gotten a toothpick.
You should have gotten a toothpick. That's a big plot hole in Fast and Furious.
Toothpick guy. I love your screen right now.
Yeah. So these
This
are
is
okay. So I'm
toothpick
going to go
guy,
through
toothpick
these.
guy,
I'm going to go through these.
Oh,
So
okay.
Ryan Gosling, I think it's hard for Ryan Gosling not to look cool, but I also would still kind of question, like, hey, why do you have the toothpick?
I wouldn't question him.
Okay.
He's got cooled leather driving gloves on.
Okay.
Which, if anybody wants to buy me a birthday present, I want the leather driving gloves from Drive.
Okay, there we go.
I've already got cold weather UGG driving gloves, but
okay,
I want
they're
warm weather.
The LA ones that he has. Okay, here's Sly Stallone.
Oh,
Cobra. Toothpick. I feel like you aviators, that's when you got to have a toothpick end.
Yeah, that works.
So Sly Stallone, this is Cobra 1986. He has, aviators. He kind of looks like a badass. I feel like you're right, Steve. You have to be a tough guy you have to look like you could beat somebody up. Similar to like the persona you're going for in cuddling. Maybe you show up with a toothpick.
Oh yeah. Then I just spit it on their floor.
Sure. You got a whole packet of them. Here's
he doesn't pull it off as well.
I agree. I don't like the toothpick. This is Tom Hardy we're looking at. I don't know what this is from.
He's sucking on it like a lollipop.
Here's another picture of him with it. I don't like it. It doesn't look good with
No,
Tom Hardy. He's
got
man.
it in
So this is his normal day. These are not for movies because this is him just at stuff.
He
seems to like a toothpick, but it actually doesn't work. I'm surprisingly Tom Hardy does not work.
It for sure does not work. It's too far in like the side of his mouth. It's hard to explain.
You kind of do it at the front. I don't think you do it at the side.
You go back to Stallone real quick. Let's see where his placement was.
He's doing smaller mouth.
Yeah, he's moving, and Gosling's a chewer. He holds it and chews it.
Okay.
Oh man.
Robert Pattinson.
Hang on, my boy. I need a higher quality photo of this.
I can't.
That's tough. I mean, I can't hate on my boy Robert Pattinson,
but he looks bad with this, dude. You got to admit. So we're looking.
That's
Robert
one
Pattinson,
shot, though. That's one shot.
Thing.
I'm gonna try.
I'll do it. I got it.
Okay.
That's fine.
Toothpick. Okay. All right.
Here it's fine. You know what? I'm just trying to figure out when it works and when it doesn't.
I don't
like it, Steve. It's not good. And also, here's
go down one where he's got the suit on though.
Here's the problem. Okay, this looks
right.
better. If you're going to have a toothpick, you're going to walk around with it. It needs to be straight. If you've already chewed the end like he has here, it looks bad.
Yeah, he could have been nervous. I mean, Bella Swan from Twilight was probably getting him in trouble.
Who knows?
But I mean, he looks okay
I don't love
in the suit once. I'm going mid tier for Pattinson. He's no Stallone.
Okay. Do you remember this scene? This is a famous scene in
I don't know what
Uncle
this
Buck.
is.
This is Uncle Buck. So I'm gonna play this clip here. And we're just gonna watch the video. But he does this.
God.
He flips it. And then he gets it stuck. He gets it stuck in his mouth. So this guy is obviously kind of a weasel guy and does not look good.
That's a low tier toothpicker too.
Well, he's kind of a shady, because that's kind of like I look kind of like a piece of shit type of guy.
Did you used to be a piece of shit?
Oh, yeah. Slick back hair, white bathing suit, sloppy steaks, white couch. You would have not liked me back then.
What are sloppy steaks?
It's a steak with water dumped on it. It's really, really good.
You look like you have slick back hair now.
You think this is slicked back? This is pushed back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shady
Anyway,
toothpick guy.
Yeah. How about this? P. Diddy.
He's kind of pulling that off.
P. Diddy can pull it off.
Fake bad boys alert.
So this P. Diddy is wearing again. I think it's aviators.
The sunglasses make it look cool.
Aviators. You get aviator style glasses. You could pull off a toothpick.
That looks good.
McConaughey, and I agree. Same sort of thing. Aviators. I think that's
aviator toothpick. What? Yeah. I mean, has anyone bought a pack of toothpicks for conventional use?
I have a pack of toothpicks, but it's not for actual toothpicks. I feel like I use it for
crafts.
Yeah,
a gingerbread house or some shit.
You're making a little drink or something, and you need to stick a bunch of things together on it. I've never used it for actually.
Yeah,
I've tried using it to pick things out of my tooth, and it doesn't make it, pushes it in more. I don't feel like I've ever successfully gotten something that was stuck in my teeth.
I'm wondering if toothpicks were actually made for toothpicking.
It's a valid point, or if that just got its name from that.
Ethiopia. They're made from Ethiopia.
Oh, good.
2 million years old. And people are still putting them in their mouths.
Nice.
So, yeah. But now people use them for all types of stuff. Cocktails. You make a Bloody Mary. You need a little sausage, a little piece of bacon on one, pushed together, a little toothpick.
So that was my kind of thing. I guess the end result is get somebody else's opinion before you start becoming a toothpick guy. And if you want to be a little safer, bet wear aviators. Because if Tom Hardy cannot pull off a toothpick, I don't know what chance you think you have.
Exactly. Yeah. And Robert Pattinson's ippy.
Yeah. And Robert Pattinson's ippy. So again, you got to kind of know your look and see if you can pull it off. Send us your pictures of yourself with a toothpick, chubstep.podcast@gmail.com, and we'll rate your toothpick ability. That'll be good for our ratio of 33.3% porn. That's true. We get to get more content that's not porn in here. So, all right, Steve. Was there something else you want to get to? Yeah, Jay, I took a psychopath test. Oh, good. Ones that they serial killers have to take. Yeah. Or one. Okay. Yeah. So, well, I took two. Okay. Because I was I don't know. I was listening to different podcasts about a serial killer. I'm like, am I a serial killer? Am I gonna be? Would I be a good one? That was kind of more my. Oh yeah. Would you even be a good one? Yeah. Would I be a good psychopath? Sure. So the first test, this one, it had a bunch of ads on it, and it was 20 questions, and it said I was 40% more a psychopath than everybody. Okay. Okay. And it's here it is, 40.5% more a psychopath than everybody else. And I'm all right, I'm taking another, because it didn't seem that legit. Then I found because it just felt like a clickbait, you just want to get the advertising revenue. That's what they want. Yeah. So then I found another one that's it looks good. You can take some classes. It has resources, screening, good symptoms, blah, blah, blah. I took it. And the more legit one says that I am in the 99th percentile of being a psycho? Of being a psychopath. Okay. That's pretty high. 99. My score is 99% higher than of other people of my same age or gender. 99% higher. So let me ask you, because I'd be worried that you're biased going into this thinking, am I a psycho? Were you thinking you were answering? I was trying to answer honestly. Okay. I was going in honest. I might have I thought I was fudging it a little more towards the non-psychopath. Okay. It would be somewhat true. Can you give us some example of some of the questions? Let me see.
We could give your scores next week.
I see. I'm just gonna give people some examples here of what the questions.
You don't want to know if you're a psychopath?
I don't want to. It's going to take me time, so I want to give it a fair thing, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm optimistic more often than not. How other people feel is important to me. I often act on immediate needs. I have no strong desire to parachute out of an airplane. That really came out of
see, that one I said somewhat false, I think, because I was like, I don't have a not strong desire, but I'd jump out of an airplane.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, oh, you're crazy. You're a psycho. Yes.
I would enjoy being in a high-speed chase.
I did say true for that because I would enjoy it. I wouldn't enjoy it afterwards.
I would like being in the cop car as we're chasing somebody else more than I would like trying to get away.
Honestly, I didn't even think of that option.
Yeah.
I thought the Ford Focus ST just burning rubber down the highway.
I don't mind if someone I dislike gets hurt.
That was a false, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, someone I dislike? That was somewhat true. I don't really mind.
Yeah.
Because you don't like them.
Yeah.
Big deal.
I've gotten into trouble because I missed too much school. I have a knack for influencing people. There's a lot of
false.
Yeah. So anyway, those are the kind of questions that are on this. It's 58 questions. So Steed, according to this, you're psycho. So
I was actually kind of surprised.
Yeah.
99%. It says I should seek evaluation from a mental health professional. So they could just be
I wonder this is Steve. What I wonder this is a good trap if like BetterHelp.
Now I'm like, oh my god, I gotta buy this.
Yeah, like hey,
because there's like resources up here.
Yeah, see,
provider list,
like,
treatment
it tells
options.
everybody they're a psycho. Here's a way you can help not be a psycho. Yeah, I like it, Steve. Well, I'll take it. We'll see what comes of that.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. I mean, if you're 99% psycho as well,
then we know
it's fake.
Yeah.
But if you're like 2% psycho, I'm not going to the doctor. I'm a psychopath.
That's true. Yeah. Well, they can't help you. You're beyond help.
Yeah. I'm 99%.
Yeah. All right. We'll wrap it up there, but I did want to say two things that I saw, two good hats that I saw recently in the Stolen Valor community. Double salute for me, Stolen Valor. So I don't Stolen Valor yet. So I don't steal Valor. Anyway, I saw one. It was a girl like in her younger 20s at a 4th of July thing wearing a World War II veteran hat.
Oh my god.
That was on somebody's Instagram story.
That's funny. Oh my god.
And the caption was Stolen Valor. So I screenshotted it and I have it. That one was pretty funny. I don't think even somebody with a World War II veteran would be offended by that because it's very clear she obviously wasn't even alive while that was going on. It's clearly
you got to wait like 10 more years before you can wear that.
You're right.
And then all the World War II veterans are dead.
All right, you're thinking that's when it's okay to
if you had a World War I veteran hat, you're in the clear right now.
Okay. Well, because that was the other thing I was going to say. I did see online there is a hat that is a Civil War veteran hat. But it looks the same as all the other ones with like the.
Then you're gonna get like what side were you on?
Yeah, good point. Good. You know what? That's a good point. That was what.
You gotta stay away from that.
Good point. All right, you're right, Steve. Get the World War One.
That's the biggest comedic value on the market right now.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I like it. Okay. Perfect. We'll wrap up the show there. Email the show chubstep.podcast@gmail.com. You can also take this. This test, it's at psychopathyis.org/screening/tripm/whatever.
Yeah, make sure you take that exact
and send your results. But also, I want to see people's pictures of toothpicks. It's cool, not cool. I want to hear your word. Chubstep.podcast@gmail.com.
I want to see pictures of your feet.
Okay, that's unrelated.
What?
That's unrelated. Unrelated. But yeah, Steve wants us to chubstep.podcast@gmail.com. New episodes every Thursday. Share the episode with a friend. The show has ended. Be gone.
Now you know you got to go.
Peace.
This is Yasin.